Okay. All right. Okay. Namaste, Savijana. First of all, once again, welcome to the Maven Facebook live session. So today is Friday, so I know Savijana as a happy mood ma hununcha. So आज चाहिँ हामी डिस्कस गर्न गइरहेको छौँ स्टडी इन युके अनि आज हामीसँग यस्तो राम्रो एकदम प्रोफेसनल एन्ड अन द सेम साइड भेरी नलेजेबल गेस्ट हुनुहुन्छ. So I'm going to introduce to him very shortly. So until that, guys, I'm just gonna give you 2 minutes. So तपाईहरु जो पनि तपाईको जो साथीहरु छ, please ask them to be in this session. Otherwise, you can share this link to your friends or you can tag them in the comment below. यदि तपाईहरुको केही क्वेशन्सहरु छ भने please comment down your questions below. So I'll give you 20 seconds to share and to tag your friends. Until that, I will do mine as well. Okay, so namaste again सबैजनालाई. So आज चाहिँ हामी we gonna talk about a study in UK. So as we got very special guest with us from Home Education Group. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, today I'm just gonna give you 10 to 20 seconds. So whoever you think this session is gonna be very beneficial for them, so please tag them or share this video with them. I'm pretty sure they will be thankful to you. So we're gonna talk a lot of things about different university that Holmes Education Group represents, and on the same side, different things about studying in UK and the benefits for international students. All right. So I'm gonna introduce our guest for today. So guys, please, Roshanji, welcome to the call.
Thank you so much, Vicky, and thanks for the lovely introduction.
No problem. All right, Roshanji, first of all, how are you?
I'm doing extremely great. I'm fine. Thank you so much. And how are you doing?
Very well. Thank you so much, Roshanji. You're looking smart as always, right? And once again, on behalf of the whole Maven Consulting Group, we thank you for your presence. I know तपाईं एकदमै busy हुनुहुन्छ, but on the same side, you made a time for this session to educate our audience. So we really appreciate your presence today.
Thank you so much, Vicky. It's my pleasure to be here, as you guys are one of the good education partners, and you guys are multinational, and you do have offices right now in Australia, Mongolia, Philippines, India, and I heard the good news that you are soon opening your office in Canada. It's quite impressive, and I wish you the best, and thank you so much for inviting me today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for your wishes, Roshanji. सबै कुरा अपडेट लिएर आउनु भएको रहेछ, एकदम खुसी लाग्यो मलाई. All right, so यही भन्दैमा we're gonna start our session, guys. So just in this session, guys, just in case for the audience, if you have any questions, Roshanji will answer your questions directly. He represents around 5 or 6 universities from Home Education Group. So any questions you have, please comment down below and we'll ask your questions directly to our regional manager of Home Education Group. So first of all, Roshanji, why don't you introduce Home Education Group? यसको हिस्ट्रीको बारेमा हाम्रो audience-लाई केही भनिदिनुस् न.
Absolutely, because Holmes Education, I'll just start with saying who we are, what we do, and what we can offer you at the moment. Holmes Education Group is a worldwide education brand, and we do have our presence in 20 different countries across 4 continents. And we were established in 1986 in Australia, and we are the largest higher education provider in Australia, and we are the largest provider of MBA in Australia. And with our group, we have different brands. We have around 8 brands at the moment. And we have, with the group, we have our English brand, OEC, OHC, and Soul Camps is our English brand. And we have a teachers training brand that is Teaching House. And we have several institutes in, Canada, Australia, UK, and USA. As I already said you that we are based in 20 different countries across 4 continents. Now, with our brand, we established Holmes Institute Pathways in 2017 in UK. The pathway was established, it was established with our partnership with University of Worcester, that lies in Worcester, beautiful city, small, a small town in just, near Birmingham. And now we have expanded our partnership with 5 different universities. That is St. Mary University in the London, University for the Creative Arts, University of Bedfordshire, and University of Chichester. So I'm gonna talk to you about these universities in a while. So Holmes Education Group is, always there to serve Nepalese students with their interest and field of studies.
Amazing. So thank you so much, Roshanji. And we are really, really proud to partner with such a reputed organization like Homes Education Group. And we wish you more success as well. So on the same side, viewers, I'm pretty sure तपाईँहरूलाई अब युकेको बारेमा केही सुन्न मन छ होला होइन. So first of all, रोशनजी होइन, so if you can just answer in briefly in Nepalese as well होइन, हाम्रो audience, I know like there's so many from Nepal as well है. So at least what are the benefits of studying in UK? International students अहिले UK को यस्तो पपुलरहरू भइरहेछ होइन. So तपाईँको विचारमा चाहिँ what are the benefits actually हुन्छ? You've been working in UK market for a very long time. So if you can share the benefits for international students in UK, that'd be great, Roshanji.
Definitely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Vicky. Yeah, this is a very good question actually. धेरै नेपाली स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई अहिले अब युके किन पढ्ने, why UK? There are lots of study destinations like Australia. There is lots of study, students can even study in USA and many more destinations. I can't explain everything about like why you should choose UK right now. तपाईँलाई मैले सबै कुरा चाहिँ भन्न सक्दिनँ because it is so much, it is huge, and our program is, I have got a very limited time for this session as said by Vicky. So I'll try to mention few points on why to choose UK as your study destination. And one of them would be the longest education history. The UK, the education history in the UK is quite long, and there are lots of Nobel Prize holders, from the UK universities. And, the university you are choosing, it might be the one like, there might be some Nobel Prize winners from that university, and you would be lucky to study in that university. And of course, the length of course in Nepal, you will study, you need to study at least 3 years to complete your bachelor's degree and 2 years to complete your master's degree. So in UK, you can complete your bachelor's degree in 3 years, no need to study for 4 years, and you can complete your master's degree in just 1 year. त्यो पनि एउटा एकदमै राम्रो बेनिफिट हो. And then the cultural diversity, UK, because of its long immigration history, there are lots of people throughout the world. They are like settling, studying, working in the UK. So you will be benefited with with networking with them. अनि म के पनि भन्न चाहन्छु भने around 40% of your students in any universities are international in UK. So there are chances like you will be studying in any of the universities in UK, and you will make friends from different countries. And when you come back to Nepal, or when you come back to your home country, you will have a good network, and then you can start a business. You can chat with them in Facebook, Twitter, and you will get a good exposure. And then of course, I would like to add the student societies over there in universities. Most of the universities has different student societies, students from Africa, students from India, students from Nepal, students from South America. Everywhere around the world, you will be, benefited with like, you can join any of the society, cultural society, and there are different students union and student union. In that student union, you can be a leader over there, or you can be a part of the students union so that you could raise your voice to change something in the university or introduce new things in the university on behalf of the international students. So I definitely say it's amazing, to study in the UK. And it's even not complete. My answer is not complete right now. धेरै छ युके किन पढ्ने भनेर मैले अहिले भन्दै गरेँ भने हैन 2 दिन 3 दिन लाग्न सक्छ हैन, and we have got limited time. So I hope this
That,
um, I hope this answer is
so
was
sure.
quite, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, Roshanji. एकदमै राम्रो answers, and that was, I think that was pretty enough for our audience. So again, रोशनजीले भन्नुभएको जस्तो बेनिफिट्सहरू भन्न थाल्यो भने probably फ्राइडेबाट स्याटरडे हुन्छ हैन. So I won't let Roshanji to speak all the benefits about UK. So anyways, guys, you've heard it. हुन्छ नि, अब just in case हाम्रो viewers-हरू, so there's a multicultural society, but on the same side, Roshanjiले भन्नुभएको points, what I really found fascinating is you can finish your bachelor's in 3 years, you can finish your master's in 1 year. That is really amazing, right? So on the same side, Rosanji, did we also talk about the post-study work visa, the new graduate route visa?
Yeah, definitely. After complete, no, thank you so much for adding that up. Studying in UK, like now, UK government has reintroduced the post-study work visa for the international students. And post-study work visa भनेको तपाईले आफ्नो कोर्स कम्प्लिट गरिसकेपछि after completion of your degree, you could apply for post-study work visa, and you are once your degree is completed in UK, you can apply for it. And once you apply the visa, you will get, you will have 2 years of post-study work visa to explore UK, to work full time and to get the exposure whatever you have studied. For example, if you have studied business management, and after completion of your bachelor's or master's degree, you could apply for post-study work visa, and you could search for the business management jobs over there. And there are lots of companies, in the UK who are always looking to recruit the talents, and they even prefer to come to the university right over there, right next to you, and hire you as their employee as well. So post-study work visa is pretty cool. It is already there in Australia and UK. There was a post-study work visa before, but it was for a certain time. It was, closed. International students were not allowed to apply for post-study work visa, and it was introduced recently. So that is one of the best reason, to choose UK as well.
Wow, that's amazing, Rosanji. By hearing about this new post-study work visa, if I can complete masters in 1 year, I can stay in UK for additional 2 years. I think, Rosanji, I want to apply for UK as well by listening to this.
Absolutely. Vicky, why don't you apply in any of our universities?
Sure, I'd love to do that. We'll talk about this later. All right, anyways, Rosanji, so now let's go into more specific about Holmes Education Group. So Holmes Education Group को partners, university partners चाहिँ को हुनुहुन्छ, actually उनीहरुको locations पनि भनिदिनुहुन्छ हामीलाई briefly?
Definitely. After 2017, we had a partnership with the University of Worcester, and that was our first partnership in the UK. And then we started growing our partnerships, and we have currently 5 partners, pathway partners right now, and those partners are St. Mary Universities in the London. One of the partners is St. Mary University. Another one is University for the Creative Art. Another one is University the University of Bedfordshire, and another one is University of Chichester. So I will talk about these universities individually. If you want to know about University of St. Mary's, it is absolutely amazing, guys. This university is situated in central London. It is in between Richmond and Twickenham. The Richmond is the safest destination for international students, and this university is second safest universities for international students in the London. And Richmond and Twickenham, I feel like Richmond is a part of village that is just brought down into the central London. You will feel like village atmosphere, but studying in central London. And St. Mary Universities has various courses to offer you guys, and St. Mary Universities has been awarded by very reputed, organizations. It was awarded for students' experience. It was awarded for employability. That is what it concerns for the international students. Once you complete your degree, are you able to get employment or not? That is the major factor that we need to consider before choosing any university. And of course, I'll talk about the University for the Creative Arts. The University for the Creative Arts provides creative education, and it is the number one creative university in the UK. It has lots of courses to offer you guys. There are courses like filmmaking, there are courses like fashion designing, there are courses like architecture, and it lies in Epsom. It is in the London. So if you are willing to study in the London in the UK, but your preferable city is London, then you might choose St. Mary University or University for the Creative Arts. And if you are planning to study any creative subjects, guys, creative subjects like games development, filmmaking, fashion designing, architecture, and the best part of this creative university is that you don't need to submit any portfolio to get enrolled in this university. So it's a great thing, and we have another university, University of Bedfordshire. It is really amazing, and we are proud to be the partner of this university. This university lies just in between Birmingham and London. It is in Luton. It is near to London, just 45 minutes away from King Cross train station in London. And Bedfordshire University of Bedfordshire, there are lots of courses. And in our international campus in Luton, you will be studying engineering. You can study engineering or you can study business. There are limited universities in the UK who provides quality engineering courses, and engineering universities are very limited. Among them, University of Bedfordshire is one of the best, and we feel proud to have these universities in our portfolio. And we have another university, University of Chichester. Guys, this university is near to the beach, just 915 steps to the beach from the university, guys. And the best thing, to study in this university, you get a free bus pass, and from Chichester University, the shopping center, the city of Chichester is just it's near, and then you can just travel in 10 minutes, and you can use your free bus pass, and you have lots of courses that this university offers. This university was established in 1839. Guys, it is 180 years old. University of Chichester. Isn't it, BKZ? It's so amazing. You will be studying in 180 years old university, which was formally established to educate the UK citizen to become a teacher. And they established this university, and then afterwards this university started growing, and this university has a limited number of students. That is why you can expect best student support from this university. And the courses in these universities are like, you will have lots of courses to studies, in universities in UK. There is the course is vague. I can't explain everything now, but what we can offer you right now at University of Chichester International College is you can study business. You can study business management, computing, or engineering courses in this university. And then there are, this university is really great. And our first university partner was University of Worcester. And this university is situated in Worcester. This city is really like a small city, just near to Birmingham. And then you will have a good student, atmosphere in this university. It is antique, like antique, when you see this university building, it is antique. When you compare this university with St. Mary is like, it is like in American model. When you visit St. Mary University, you will feel like you are visiting some, palace or something like that, or white, clean painted all over the university's university infrastructure.
I'll stop you over there. So
Sure,
like
sure.
तपाईँले भन्दा भन्दै म आफैलाई पनि like हुन्छ नि I really want to visit that university and stuff like that. But having said that, because due to limitation on time, I have to stop you there because we have other questions as well. I'm so sorry.
Sure.
But on the same side, to audience म के भन्न चाहन्छु भन्दाखेरि Holmes Education Group has got so many university partners, just like Rosie said. We got St. Mary's University of London, University of Worcester, University of Bedfordshire, University of the Creative Arts, and University of Chichester. यदि तपाईँहरूलाई अझै यसको बारेमा डेप्थ र स्पेसिफिकली सुन्नु मन छ भने you can always come to us. We can always schedule in a private one-on-one session with Roshanji उहाँको schedule टाइममा. So please let us know. And on the same side, location भन्नु पर्दाखेरि रोशनजीले भन्नुभयो जस्तै if you want to study in London, Holmes Education Pathway has got that university as well. If you want to study nearby the beach, you have that option available from Holmes Education Group as well because they have got number of university representatives. So that's all right. So yही भन्दैमा we will move to another questions, Roshanji. So shall we?
Definitely, Vicky.
So रोशनजी अर्को एउटा क्वेसन छ हाम्रो इभन स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले नै सोध्नु भएको होइन. सो होम्स एजुकेसन ग्रुपमा चाहिँ युनिभर्सिटी तपाईँहरूको पार्टनर्सहरूमा छ एकदम पपुलर र युनिक प्रोग्राम्सहरू चाहिँ कुन छ होला नेपाली स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूको लागि चाहिँ सुट हुनेवाला चाहिँ प्लिज बताइदिनुहुन्छ.
Definitely. Thank you so much for this amazing question, Bikiji. हामीसँग भएको यो युनिभर्सिटिजमा अब as you know guys, हामीसँग भएको यो युनिभर्सिटिजमा there are lots of courses, vague courses. There are courses in law, science, humanities, arts, management, engineering, But what I think is, besides common courses that Nepalese students or other students, international students prefers to study, most of the international students just prefers to study business management, IT, accounting, nursing. These are common courses. But यो कमन कोर्स बाहेकको कोर्सेसहरू हामीसँग भएको जुनको राम्रो स्कोप छ, जुन कोर्समा चाहिँ तपाईँहरूले राम्रो चाहिँ you can excel yourself. They are like games development. I know lots of Nepalese youths like to play games, and
That's really good.
many BKZ plays the games as well. Yeah, he was in PUBG with me sometime, and and lots of youths like to play games. And why don't you study games development? You love you love playing games, and why don't you make that as your career? Games development को course गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, fashion designing को course गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ, and definitely you can study film making, acting. Lots of like most of the people watch movies, and lots of youths are passionate about film production, direction, acting, animation, photography. यो खालको कोर्सहरू पनि तपाईँ गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. डेफिनेटली इफ वी कम टु द आइटीमा नर्मल्ली तपाईँको ब्याचलर्स यो कम्प्युटिङ अथवा चाहिँ इन्फर्मेसन टेक्नोलोजी कोर्स छँदैछ, त्यो कोर्सहरू पनि हामीसँग छ. बट वी हेभ सम युनिक कोर्सेस लाइक युनिक कोर्सेस. अनि तपाईँको इभन इन्जिनियरिङ वी हेभ आर्टिफिसियल इन्टेलिजेन्स एन्ड रोबोटिक्स. यो कोर्सले पनि अलिकति I think this course has a lot of scope, and being a Nepali citizen and studying over the UK, if you plan to study artificial intelligence and robotics, यो राम्रो छ. And even there are lots of engineering courses available over there. And the best part is best course. I'm gonna introduce you the best course right now. That is sports management. London, UK,
Wow.
The United Kingdom loves sports, and lots of sports were for some of the games in sports were like introduced from Britain. Lots of games, and sports management course. It's I like this course, and I believe this is the unique course we have in our portfolio.
Yeah.
You can even study law, and you can even study European law. You can even study international law. You can study international law, and you can get hired. You will be hired by the multinational companies. Multiple who needs international lawyers.
Yeah.
So these are the courses, BKZ.
Yes, thank you so much, Roshanji. Hey, that's a very very unique courses, guys. I think probably तपाईँहरूले हुन्छ नि जस्तै रोशनजीले भन्नुभएको जस्तो गेम्स डेभलपमेन्ट sports management. I think that's London is one of the capital city for sports, I believe. Cricket lover तपाईँ हुनुहुन्छ, soccer lover हुनुहुन्छ, English Premier League, right? So there's so many sports that has been invented within London as well. On the same side, मैले केही research पनि गरेको थिएँ, and what I found out, हाम्रो Holmes education ग्रुपमा चाहिँ there's so many programs as well होइन. अब जस्तै रोशनजी, correct me if I'm wrong, if you really want to study marketing, तपाईँलाई marketing पढ्नु छ, science and health पढ्नु छ, sports and exercise science पढ्नु छ, law, creative media, humanities, accounting, fashion, films, photography, engineering, business, nursing. So any these courses that you have an interest in, home education group can cater this, right? अनि अरू युनिक प्रोग्रामहरू त रोशनजीले भनि नै हाल्नुभयो. सो रोशनजी, अर्को एउटा कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ सो हामीसँग कुन कुन लेभलको कोर्सहरू छ? डु वी हेभ फाउन्डेसन्स, कस्तो कस्तो लेभलहरूको कोर्सहरू छ? एक्चुअली ब्रिफली भनिदिनुहुन्छ?
Thank you for this question, because अब मैले तपाईहरुलाई best thing that the best if you want to study in the UK and if you want to study in the universities that we represent right now, you might not be eligible to get direct admissions. So that is what we offer right now. For example, what is the pathway? First, I will explain you about the pathway. Pathway भनेको तपाईहरुले if you want to study bachelor's or master's in any of the universities that we represent right now, any of the universities that we have in our portfolio, then there are certain entry requirements. And if you do not meet those entry requirements, for example, if you want to study bachelor's degree and you have just scored 50% in year 12 National Examination Board in Nepal, and you want to study bachelor's degree, so that might not be possible in the universities in the UK. They might require at least a first division or 65%, from National Examination Board. So what you can do is you can apply for, you can study, either foundations or international year 1, or if you want to study masters in the UK and you do not meet the direct entry requirement of the university, then you choose any of the pathway providers in the UK. And we are, one of the best pathway providers, providing the best courses and representing the best universities of the UK. So international year 1 भनेको, if you missed, if any of you missed just small gap, if you miss a little gap for the entry requirement, then you can go for international year 1. International year 1 is a bachelor's first year, and if you enroll for international year 1, you will do, after completing international year 1, you will go for bachelor's second year, and you will go for bachelor's third year, and you will complete your degree within 3 years. And the foundation is for those students, who had just completed year 10, maybe. Who had just completed year 10 in Nepal, and or who has who needs a good foundation to enroll for bachelor's degree. So it is a 1-year course. After studying this course, you will be eligible to enter in bachelor's program in the UK, and the bachelor's program in the UK will be 3 years. So if you study foundations, the combined package program will be for 4 years. You need to study for 4 years, and this course, this foundation applies for those students who are now in management field and wants to excel their career in health sector. And they might need foundations as well. And those students who has very low percentage and they need really a good foundation to be able to learn and understand the bachelor's degree, so they might go for foundation. And another one we have is pre-masters. This international year 1 is a 1-year course. It's a bachelor's first year, and I recommend students to do international year 1 rather than going to bachelor's, because if you go for bachelor's, you will study for 3 years. If you go for international year, you will be studying for 3 years as well. But in international year, you will be offered some scholarships, and maybe this scholarship saving is earning, guys. We offer £3,000 scholarship for the international students. If you save £3,000 in first year, that would be great, isn't it? Isn't it, BKJ? Definitely. And we have foundation course for 1 semester as well. 1 semester as well. We have pre-master's course, another pre-master's course. Pre-master's course is generally done after doing the bachelor's degree. And if you want to enter into the master's degree, the master's courses in UK are generally for 1 year. And if you just slightly miss the requirement, then you might go for 1 semester pre-masters leading to masters, or if you have 3 years bachelor's degree from Nepal, which is not acceptable for direct master entry in UK, then you might need to do 1 year pre-masters leading to 1 year masters, and you will complete your master's degree within 2 years.
Wow,
So these
amazing.
are the courses we offer, because
Thank you. Thank you so much, Roshanji. Hey, so I'm pretty sure like our viewers, our audience, so Homes Education Group, they have that option as well. And not only that, if you wanna go for international year 1 leading to bachelor's, we have that option as well to allocate you. And this just in case master's eligibility requirement Homes Education Group also offer pathways for pre-masters leading to masters, and they offer up to £3,000, right? And just the Rosanji every dollar saved is a dollar earned. Right, Rosanji?
definitely, because definitely,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Rosanji. So we'll move on to the another questions. Rosanji, sorry, we got so many universities in UK. So let me just go you directly. So I'm so sorry. If the questions uncomfortable on such. तर अब हाम्रो audienceहरू हाम्रो स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले के पनि सोधेको छन् भन्दाखेरि we have so many universities in UK जुनमा पनि अप्लाई गर्न सक्छौ, तर why is it better to go through Holmes Institute pathways?
Oh, that is, that is really good question, because thanks for asking that. We have, the main reason to choose Holmes Education Group, Holmes Institute Pathways as your, future education provider is we have a long history, guys. We were established in 1968-80 in Australia, and we have a history. We are, currently we have our programs and education brands in 20 different countries across 4 continents. And of course, Holmes Institute Pathways is a level 6 and 7 education provider in UK. The main thing is level 6 and 7 education provider in the UK means you will be offered a combined caste integrated visa. For example, if you are interested to study bachelor's degree in UK, and even you want to scholarships as well, and you want to complete your degree in 3 years, and you want St. Mary University or University of Chichester, or or University of Worcester, in this university, if you want to complete your degree in 3 years, then you can apply for international year 1. You will get a single caste. Caste means confirmation of acceptance of studies. You will get a single caste. You will complete your degree if you come to us right now, and you will graduate from the university. You will complete your course hassle free within 3 years, and you will be studying. The best part is all our partnerships is based on on-campus facilities. That means you will be studying in the university. Holmes Institute Pathways just manages the international college of the university. Like, you will be studying in same university, in same building, and you will be able to utilize all the resources that is provided to the direct students as well. There will not be any difference in between applying directly or going through the pathways, because we are operating the international colleges for these universities, guys. And this is the best part, why to choose Holmes Institute Pathways. And another one, like, we accept IELTS academic as well. We accept PT as well. Lots of you might have heard that most of the universities in the UK accepts only UK VI IELTS, which is pretty hard to do right now because of the COVID scenario, because of the lockdown. Now recently, just now, Nepal is just easing the lockdown, so it's really hard to get the time appointment, and it's really hard to sit in the examination and get your results. That's the reason we have our own English language tests as well. You can submit your IELTS academic, IELTS PT as well, PT scores as well, and we have our own English language test, that is HLA, Holmes Language Assessment, that is approved by UKVI. It means it is same thing. If you do IELTS, UKVI IELTS, PT, or any other English test available in the market accepted by the university, it is same doing the HLA. HLA is quite easier to do because right now you are in Nepal, you are in your home, you are stuck in your own room, and you can do your examination right in your own room. Just you need to have a passport, and you guys, you need to have a passport, and you need to book for the test, and you need to have a laptop, and you can do your Holmes language assessment, which is quite easy. It's the same thing. Like we have listening, writing, reading, speaking components. Exam is completed within 70 minutes. And the best part is, guys, for September intake, you will get results of your HL examination within 24 hours. Guys,
Wow.
sometimes if you are lucky, you can get within 3 hours, and we will give
Wow.
you the score sheet. Either it is, you will get the score sheet as per the CFR, B1, B2, C1, whatever you get. And if you meet the entry requirement of these universities, you can apply in these universities. Besides our partners, University of Greenwich is in London. The greenest university in the world is in London. It is near to St. Mary. They are our Holmes language assessment partner as well. And if you are interested to apply in University of Greenwich, even this HLA score works over there. All right, guys. And this is the course developed by our another OHC brand, which is our English college. And this will be, soon we will introduce other universities that accept this score, that they accept this examination. And another important thing is like on campus access facilities. I already described you that on campus means if you are studying with us, means you will be studying in the university, in the compound of university, in the building of university. You can access university library as well, and you will have dedicated support from Holmes Institute pathways as well. And another important, the most important thing, like while choosing, why to choose HIP, because of scholarship, guys.
Wow.
Scholarships matter a lot. We offer £3,000 scholarships to the international students, and till now we are offering £3,000 based on your performance. And you can talk about the scholarships requirement with the Maven team. They are really great, and they have been sending lots of applications to us from their global offices. And we offer minimum £3,000 scholarship for the first year of studies. As Bikis is said, every dollar saved is a dollar on. You will be saving £3,000 in the first year. And we have a special scholarship for University of Worcester. In University of Worcester, if you score 80 percentage in your first year of study, you will be awarded 3,000 scholarship, every year, annually, guys. And if you score 70 percentage and above in the first year of your study, and you will be awarded £2,000 scholarship for the following years. And if you score just 60 percentage in the first year of your study, you will be awarded £1,000 scholarships for the following year. That is a progression scholarship, and that is really, that might help you a lot while studying. And we do have multiple intakes, guys. This is the best thing. In UK, most of the universities offer two intakes a year. January and September are, called as a major intake in the UK, but we do have a mid intake, May intake as well. You don't need to wait for 3 or 4 months. You can apply for January. If you miss the deadline, you can apply for May intake. And now it is the best time to apply for September intake. And we have flexible entry requirements, and our application system, the best thing that I was saying about Holmes Institute pathways is. Now I am going to say, now I am going to reveal that, guys. That is you will get offer letter within 24 hours, and that is guaranteed
Wow.
if you meet our requirements. Yeah, because these guys, the Maven team has issued lots of offer letters within 24 hours. Even they told me, they called me and they said that we just received offer letter in 2 hours. It's very easy,
Yep.
quite simple. You need to submit your passport and academic documents, and you will receive a conditional offer letter. Once you receive conditional offer letter within 24 hours, you will need to do your English, and you will attend a credibility interview, and then you will be receiving full offer letter. That is the process. It's quite simple. Thank you so much for asking this question,
No
because
problem. Wow, thank you so much, Roshanji. I was listening to you like a student, honestly. Like I was like literally, I almost forget that we were in an interview today. So, anyways, guys, I'm a Nepali audience. Like, I just quickly paraphrase गरिदिन्छु है. So, why Home Institute Pathways बाट जानु अरू युनिभर्सिटिजहरू भन्दा पनि why Homes Institute Pathways जानु भन्दा पनि रोशनजीले के भन्नुभएको छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ होम्स इन्स्टिट्युट पाथवेजबाट जानुभयो भने चाहिँ तपाईँहरूलाई चाहिँ एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट हुन्छ तपाईँको ट्रेनर्सहरू उनीहरूले तपाईँलाई एक्स्ट्रा डेडिकेसन दिनुहुन्छ जुन युनिभर्सिटिजमा ब्रोड रेन्जमा तपाईँको त्यति सपोर्टहरू नपाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ पाथवेजबाट जानुभयो भने चाहिँ तपाईँलाई एक्स्ट्रा सपोर्ट पनि भयो अन द सेम साइड तपाईँ एक्चुली युनिभर्सिटीको बाहिर पढ्ने होइन एक्चुली तपाईँ युनिभर्सिटीको कलेजभित्रै पढ्ने हो सो युल बी युजिङ द सेम फेसिलिटिज लाइक युनिभर्सिटी स्टुडेन्ट डज right? A library and other facilities as well. And another point of why choosing HIP is Holmes language assessment. All right. So just in case तपाईहरुसँग IELTS या PTE छैन, for example, गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने please Maven Consulting Group सँग गर्नुस् अनलाइन दिइराछौँ हामीले.
Definitely, because they are best in preparing you,
Yes,
IELTS and PTE.
Yeah, thank you. So just 2,800 rupees aileko. It's coming 60% off. So right, please grab this offer. It's only until 30 June. But having said that, तपाईहरुलाई अझै पनि IELTS र PT skip गर्नु छ भने पनि Holmes has that option as well. That is Holmes language assessment. So this much just रोशनजीले भन्नुभएको छ 70 minutes मा तपाईले टेस्ट सकाउनुहुन्छ. They got writing, they got reading, they got listening, they got speaking. You get your भनौँ न score report within 24 hours, if lucky within 3 hours as well. Right? र यसको रकम छ मात्र रोशनजी, how much is for Holmes language assessment?
Sorry, because I'm extremely sorry. I missed that point. It is 50 pounds, guys. 50 pounds. Nepali, right now, if we convert in Nepali rupees, it's approximate 8,000 rupees. Tapaile IELTS PT गर्न चाहनुभयो भने अब तपाईले around 20,000 pay गर्नुपर्छ हैन. It's quite expensive. But if you are really interested to study in any of these universities that we represent as a pathway provider, as an international college, then definitely, guys, go for it. Go for HLA. It's just 8,000 rupees. एउटा एक्जाम आइएल्सको दिएको भनेको त बराबर तपाईले तीनटा एक्जाम दिन सक्नुहुन्छ, 2-3 exams दिन सक्नुहुन्छ. And better, and I'm pretty confident if you apply through Maven team, these guys are really professional. These guys prepares you well. They will give you extra support to prepare you for HLA. And if you study with them for 2 or 3 days, they will prepare you for HLA exam module. And I'm quite sure lots of students, around 95% students from Maven team, they have passed HLA within first attempt. There were just 5% guys. So why don't you just go for it?
Exactly. Thank you, Roshanji. And just like Roshanji said, right, so HLA चाहिँ तपाईको कुनै पनि Holmes Institute pathways मा चाहिँ तपाईको accept हुन्छ. So त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि you don't really have to worry about it. And he also mentioned Greenwich University, which is located in London. Even they will grant HLA as well as an English waiver. All right.
Definitely, so, they are our partners from long time. It's been a long years that we have been in partnership as we provide HLA, and they have been accepting HLA for many years, and they will be accepting. And guys, I would like to let you know that most of the universities in the UK will be accepting HLA, because this now we are just trying to get this HLA as we are just trying to take this brand as an English language test for many of the universities in the UK, and most probably we might see in future maybe Australian institutions will accept HLA, guys.
Wow. Surprisingly, honestly, like Roshanji, if we have HLA as IELTS or PTE, I think all students will be really, really happy. So, as from all, on behalf of all Nepalese all over the world, right? So, please, we wish you all the best for HLA to get to that level of English proficiency, है किनकि
Thank
प्राइस पनि
you.
सस्तो, it's very quick as well. तपाईँको exam update पनि एकदमै चाँडो आउने, and most of our students they have a very high successful rate compared to IELTS and PT in HLA. Right. So, yay, bandema. So, Rosanji, we do not have much time, so we'll just quickly move on to the next question. So sorry, audience. If you really want to know about this, you can contact Maven Consulting Group. यसको बारेमा अझै कुरा गर्नु मन छ भने. So, Rosanji, I've got a last question for you from Maven Consulting Group, and then we'll jump into audience questions. I've already received 4 to 5 questions from audience. So,
Definitely.
so before we go into that section, how about you explain us what is the border status of UK right now? यदि स्टुडेन्टले भिजा लाग्यो भने हाम्रो स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू चाहिँ के युके जान पाउँछ त? यदि पाउँछ भने क्वारेन्टाइनको के व्यवस्था छ? अनलाइन क्लासेस पढ्नु पर्ने हो कि अफलाइन क्लासेस छ? अफलाइन क्लासेस चाहिँ कहिलेदेखि सुरु हुन्छ यदि अनलाइन क्लासेस हो भने? प्लिज यो बताइदिनुस् न हामीलाई.
Thank you so much, Bikiji. This is a very good question in this current scenario, as we are experiencing unprecedented situation right now because of COVID-19. Many countries are still under lockdown, but the good news is in the UK, तपाईहरु UK पढ्न जान चाहनुहुन्छ भने UK मा COVID-19 को अहिले UK मा COVID sorry, I think that was a technical glitch. Bikiji, are you listening me right now?
I can.
Yeah, if you are willing to study in UK and if you are willing to apply for visa in UK, the border status is like it's open right now. Border is open. UK border is not closed. If you have a visa right now, you can travel to UK anytime. You just need to book a flight. You can travel to UK. And regarding the next question you asked me right now, Bikiji, quarantine, right now, if you travel to UK, you need to stay in any of the approved hotels, quarantines in the UK, government approved hotels. You need to spend some money to stay over there for a certain period of time. But this is the requirement as of now, but for September intake it might be changing, guys. It might be changing because in my personal opinion, guys, there are lots of students applying for September intake from all over the world, and September is one of the biggest intake of UK universities. So there are lots of students coming to the UK, and there might be some announcement soon by the government, and I don't want to give you my personal opinion on this, but what I will say you guys is you can stay positive. If you have COVID vaccines, double dose of COVID vaccine, you might get exempted. But this is my personal opinion. This is not, officially announced yet. But as of now, if you have a visa, you can travel to UK. You can just book a flight. You can travel to UK, and then you will stay for some time in hotel quarantine, for at least 10 days, and then at that time, if you are applying with any of our universities, Holmes Institute Pathways, student services will be alerted just after your flight from Nepal, and they will be in touch with you 24/7 for your any needs. They will be always there. We have a homely environment. I won't tell you it will be like a home, because of course home is a home. Because home is a home, but but you will not feel homesickness because of student services, because of the support we provide you, because of the support we provide you as international students. So UK, if you are planning to apply for abroad studies in UK, you don't need to think like of Australia. Australia right now border is closed. But we have a good news coming. So border might resume soon, and there are lots of states they are welcoming international students as well. There is a positive sign, but UK, it is the most positive country in terms of welcoming international students right now at this time, Bikiji.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Roshanji. So, guys, you have heard it from Roshanji. So, he has mentioned UK ko border अहिले पनि खुल्लै छ. So, on the same side, तपाईँलाई September is one of the strongest intake for UK university. So, प्लिज तपाईँहरूलाई जानु छ भने सेप्टेम्बर you can also have a chat with us, Maven Consulting Group, right? We can accommodate you for any of your queries as well. September intake ma chai hazurle janu bhayo bhane there will be more positive news as well regarding quarantine, offline classes and stuff, right? तर अहिलेको सिचुएसन अनुसार चाहिँ you have to stay in
Sorry,
quarantine.
because I missed one question. You
Yeah,
told
please,
me
please.
that about the offline classes and September intake, guys. Offline classes, the UK, most of the UK universities will have offline classes as well. As of now, our students for January intake and May intake, they
Yeah,
are right now in UK and they are studying online classes. But
yeah.
for September intake, yeah, you can study in the university in a classroom, physically.
Wow, amazing. Thank
Sorry,
you very
because I missed that question.
No, that's completely fine, रोशनजी. सो रोशनजीले भन्नुभएको जस्तै अहिले अहिले हाम्रो अनलाइन क्लासेस भइरहेछ तर सेप्टेम्बर इन्टेकको स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई चाहिँ there's a good news coming as well because we have been seeing there's so many audience in Eurocup as well, है युरोकपमा पनि यति अडियन्सहरू छ, so you can predict what's the situation going around there. So त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ सेप्टेम्बरदेखि चाहिँ तपाईँहरूले अफलाइन क्लासेसहरू नै इन्जोय गर्नुहुन्छ. So guys, do not miss September intake. So anyways, Rosanji, all the questions have been finished. Now we'll hop into our next question answer round from audience. So just तपाईँले टाइम रिमाइन्ड गर्छु, हामी 50 मिनटभन्दा बेसी कुरा गरिसकेछौँ है.
Oh, sorry, because
It's okay.
yeah, no worries.
That's all right. That's all right. So completely fine. So आज हामी तीनटा क्वेसन लिन्छौँ. I'm so sorry guys. I know तपाईँहरूको क्वेसन्स मलाई मेसेजमा आइसक्यो, कमेन्टमा आइसक्यो. तर I'll just pick 3 questions because the limitation of time. But having said that, हामी लकडाउन अलिकति इज भएपछि नेपालमा we will call Rosanji as well again in seminar as well. त्यसमा अझै रोशनजीले अझै क्लियरली भनिदिनुहुन्छ. तर आजको लागि चाहिँ हामी just will pick 3 questions. होइन त रोशनजी? So can you promise to our audience that लकडाउन सकेपछि तपाईँ हाम्रो अफिसमा आएर एउटा सेमिनार पनि दिनुहुन्छ भनेर?
Definitely, because Maven Consulting Group is one of our top recruitment partner, and they are very professional. They maintain professional integrity. They are awesome, and I will definitely allocate my time, in at any time, if you have any queries and you just consult Bikizi or his team, I will be there to solve your queries. Thank you so much, Bikizi.
No problem.
And sorry for taking too much time. I love speaking with the students and I love sharing, the knowledge. But I knew that we had a limited time. I'm sorry.
It happens. All right. So यो भन्दै भन्दैमा हामी क्वेसन एन्सर राउन्ड्समा जान्छौँ. So first question आएको छ रोशनजी मलाई already. So okay. So if I do not have a background in management, can I still apply for a sports management course without academic background in management?
Definitely. If you sports management course is something different. If you are studying any course in Nepal, you might be studying management science, but we are happy to accept you as a sports management student at St. Mary University or University of Chichester, wherever you like to study.
Yeah, perfect.
We can accept you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was as simple as possible from Rosanji. So यदि तपाईँहरूको कुनै पनि म्यानेजमेन्टमा ब्याकग्राउन्ड छैन एकाडेमिकली भने पनि you can easily apply in sports management without any doubt, right?
Because I want to interrupt you right now. तपाईहरुलाई मैले इन्टरनेशनल इयर 1 को रिक्वायरमेन्ट्स भनिदिन्छु. बेसिकली हामीसँग भएको युनिभर्सिटीमा आफ्नै रिक्वायरमेन्ट्स छ. बट इन्टरनेशनल इयर 1 को तपाईलाई मैले एउटा जनरल रिक्वायरमेन्ट भनिदिनु पर्दा यदि तपाईहरुको score more than 55% year 12 ma bhane we will offer you international year 1. यदि तपाईको score 50 above छ अथवा 50 को range मा छ year 12 मा भने percentage तपाईको त्यो छ भने we can offer you foundation course. But in St. Mary universities that I spoke with you earlier, it is one of the best universities to study sports management course as well. To St. Mary University, if you want to study sports management as in foundation level, 45% works over there. If you have 45% above, you can study sports management in St. Mary University.
Wow, Rosamji, that is, I think, breaking news, guys. Just in case तपाईहरुसँग जम्मा 45% छ भने पनि you can easily study sports management through foundation course as well. So Rosanji, यसमा अर्को एउटा प्रश्न पनि छ. So do you think foundation लिँदाखेरि हामीले cash पनि combine नै पाउँछौं?
डेफिनेटली मैले तपाईँहरूलाई अघि नै भनिसकेँ होम्स इन्स्टिट्युट पाथवेज किन रोज्ने भन्दा बिकज अफ आवर स्ट्याटस एज अ लेभल 6 and 7 युकेमा लेभल 6 and 7 पाथवे प्रोभाइडर हुनु भनेको तपाईँहरूले कुनै पनि प्रोग्राम्स हामीसँग तपाईँहरूले पढ्नुहुन्छ भने आइदर फाउन्डेसन्स अर इन्टरनेसनल इयर 1 प्रिमास्टर सबै प्रोग्राम्समा 20 hours a week पार्ट टाइम काम गर्न पाउनुहुन्छ एन्ड इभन अल द प्रोग्राम्स आर इन्टिग्रेटेड कास युनिभर्सिटीले इस्यु गर्छ र once you enroll with any of our program, either that is foundation, year 1 or pre-masters, and you will complete the degree and you will get you can apply for the full duration of the course. You can apply visa for the full duration of the course. You will get a visa for full duration of the course. And once you complete that course, you can apply for PSW. Once you get the PSW, even there are lots of facilities in the UK for you can go for tier 2 visa as well. That is a working visa that needs certain criteria. If you meet those criteria, you can convert your tier 2 visa into tier 4 visa into tier 2 as well. But the one thing is certain, all the international students applying to UK and studying in the UK, once they complete their bachelor's or master's degree, they will be eligible to get 2 years PSW. But for PhD course, that is 3 years, just for bachelor's and master's.
Sure. Thank you very much, Roshanji. So we'll move ahead into our next question. So Roshanji, again, I'm like question masters ke aayeko cha tapai masters bhanihalu bhayo. Okay. So what are the pros and cons of studying masters duration of 2 years? So Roshanji, please. Masters 2 years फेरि चाहिँ pros र cons चाहिँ के हुन्छ होला?
Definitely master's 2 years पढ्दै गर्दा प्रोजको कुरा गर्नुपर्दा definitely you will be studying for 2 years. You will have a good foundations before starting your master's degree. You will be going through pre-master's degree and you will have much time to spend while completing your degree. एउटा प्रोज त्यही भइहाल्यो. अब कन्स भनेको डेफिनेटली मास्टर्स डिग्री 1 yearमा कम्प्लिट हुने डिग्री. अब वाइ I need to spend 2 years time भन्ने कुरा होला. तर तपाईँको entry requirement, if you do not meet the direct entry requirements in the master's degree in any of the UK universities, you must study in the international colleges of the universities who provides pre-master's degrees. With us, the good thing is तपाईँले 2 years master's गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने छैन. तपाईँले 1.5 years master's गरेर पनि सकिन्छ भनेको 1 year master's गर्नुहुन्छ and you will study just 6 months pre-masters. But it depends, if you just meet the entry requirement of master's degree and you do not have a huge gap in between bachelor's and master's degree, then we can offer you 1 semester pre-masters leading to 1 year masters. Then you will complete your course within 1.5 years.
Amazing. Thank you very much. So Roshanji, just quickly, entry requirement direct masters को लागि चाहिँ के हो भनिदिनुस् न, just in case if they want to study 1 year.
Entry requirement direct masters ko lagi, it depends upon the universities that you are applying, guys. So with us we have 5 universities and our most common requirements मैले तपाईलाई भन्नु पर्दाखेरि common requirement तपाईको यदि if you have 55% and above, you will be eligible to apply for direct master's degree. But in case you have just a past division, you just passed bachelor's degree, you just scored 40%, you just scored 40% and you want to study master's degree in the UK and excel in your career, then of course you can study 1 year pre-master's course, and then you will complete your master's degree. And additional 1 year you will get a visa. You can apply visa for 2 years, and visa processing system in UK is quite easy all over in compared to all over the world. Because do you want to explain me this as well, visa processing system tier 4?
No, sorry, we do not have a time, Roshanji. I'm so sorry.
No,
this question right? Last एउटा question, Roshanji, मैले जुन पाए चाहिँ so okay, tuition fee को कुरा आएको छ है. So Roshanji, tuition fee, okay, so हामीले tuition fee, do we have to pay 1 year tuition fee, or do you think is it okay if we can just pay 6 months? So Roshanji, please, Holmes Institute
that is
pathways-मा हामीले 6 months को तिर्ने नि हुन्छ, तिर्नै पर्छ.
Thank you so much, because that this is the one of the best questions I had during this session. you need to pay 1 year tuition fees for all other universities that we represent right now. But for Bedfordshire, if you want to apply, you can pay just 6 months tuition fee. It is because of the UK government listing the countries. UK governmentले चाहिँ तपाईँको कन्ट्रिजहरूको रिस्क रेटिङ अनुसार लिस्ट गर्छ. And I don't know the exact reason. I can't say right now because I'm quite surprised. Nepalco visa success rate is quite high in UK. More than 95% of the students applying to UK gets visa are getting visa होइन. बट अब त्यो कारणले गर्दा तपाईँको धेरै युनिभर्सिटीहरूले दे वान्ट यु टु पे 1 year tuition fee at the time of applying CAS, confirmation of acceptance of studies. But if you want to apply for, if you think like I want to save some money and I want to apply, I just want to pay a little bit amount right now for 6 months, then you could apply for University of Bedfordshire. We have foundations course in engineering and business right now for September intake, and for January intake we will have pre-masters as well in University of Bedfordshire.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much. So guys, I'm so sorry. I know like I've got so many other questions as well. But as I'm stick गर्छु किनकि we have run over time as well. As a रोशनजीसँग यस्तो गफ गर्दा गर्दै टाइम बितेको थाहा नै भएन. So once again, I apologize to my team as well. I apologize to all our audience. हुन्छ नि सोचेको भन्दा अलिकति लामो भयो. तर I hope the information जुन आज रोशनजीले दिनु भएको थियो, that every single thing was on point and it was really really important for all of us. So मैले आज धेरै कुरा सिकेँ even as a counselor as well. So Roshanji, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Bikiji. Thank you so much, and thank you so entire Maven Education team. This, and I will at last I would like to say that Maven Education is really a professional education consultancy, and they have a huge knowledge in students recruitment, counseling and IELTS preparations, IELTS PT, TOEFL preparation, and they are one of our best partners. Guys, you can rely on them. Thank you so much, Maven team, for providing me this opportunity to share my knowledge among the employees, students. Thank you so much.
Good, no problem. Thank you. So रोशनजी जानुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ हामी अलवेज हाम्रो गेस्टहरूलाई चाहिँ एउटा क्वेसन सोध्छौँ. सो अब एज अ रोशन घिमिरे होम्स एजुकेसन ग्रुप नेपालको रिजनल म्यानेजरको मार्क्स निक्ल्यो. अब रोशनजी एज अ जस्ट रोशन घिमिरेजी मात्र हुनुहुन्छ हामीसँग. रोशनजी एट द लास्ट आजको सेसन कस्तो लाग्यो तपाईँलाई? आई नो फर्स्ट अफ अल आई टेल टु अडियन्स आई डोन्ट नो तपाईँहरूले, तर आई फिल रोशन जी चाहिँ धेरै लाइभ सो गर्ने मान्छे होइन. उहाँको पर्सनालिटी चाहिँ होइन धेरै गर्नुहुन्न, तर आज आइदिनु भयो. हुन्छ नि आफ्नो कम्फर्ट जोन भन्दा पनि भनौँ न जस्ट आइदिनु भयो आफ्नो बिजी स्केड्युल लिएर यस्तो सेसन गरिदिनु भयो. सो रोशनजी कस्तो लाग्यो? अनेस्टली मार्क्स सार्क्स निकालेर हजुर जस्ट एज अ पर्सन चाहिँ सेसनमा कस्तो लाग्यो तपाईँलाई?
बिकिजी इट वाज एक्सिलेन्ट. बिकिजी मैले एकदमै राम्रो लाग्यो. तपाईँहरूको जुन तपाईँहरूले जुन क्वेसन्सहरू सोध्नुभयो, मेभन टिमले तपाईँले जुन क्वेसन्सहरू सोध्नुभयो होम्स इन्स्टिट्युटको, होम्स इन्स्टिट्युट पाथवेजको, युके स्टडिजको, यो कुराहरू मैले आफूले जानेको कुराहरू एन्ड हामीले प्रोभाइड गर्ने कुराहरू एज अ रोशन घिमिरे मैले चाहिँ एज अ रिजनल म्यानेजर अफ दिस एजुकेसन ग्रुप मैले भन्नु पाउँदा नेपाली स्टुडेन्ट्स माझ, नेपाली दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरूको माझ मैले भन्नु पाउँदा आई फेल्ट रियली ग्ल्याड. बिकिजी
Okay, thank you very much, Roshanji. And I really wanted to say from very long time, Roshanji, तपाईँको ब्याकग्राउन्ड र तपाईँको सुटको कलर चाहिँ क्या म्याचिङ छ है आज?
Thank you so much, Bikiji.
All right. So guys, यति भयो भन्दैमा हामी आजको लागि बिदा माग्छौँ. On behalf of Roshanji, on behalf of myself, we'll take a leave today. So before we say that, so just letting you guys know, UK को border अहिले पनि खुला छ. So on the same side, there's a foundation course as well. तपाईँको academic requirements हरू directly तपाईँको 60%, 55% छैन भने पनि Holmes Education pathwayले तपाईँलाई accommodate गर्न सक्छ. And why UK भन्नु पर्दा फेरि even I'm a really good fan of sports, English Premier League, हुन्छ नि तपाईँको European football, easy access to Europe, graduate route visa that is like 2 years post study work visa. On the same side, हाम्रो युनिभर्सिटिजहरू एकदमै पुरानो छ युकेमा होइन. अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ द्याट मेक्स युके a very good country to study. So if there's any queries, please come to us and see us. And we are running online IELTS coaching as well, online PT coaching as well. So यही भयो भन्दैमा हामी बिदा माग्छौँ आजको लागि. So thank you so much, Roshanji. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
audience. All right, take care. I'll
Take
stop
care.
the live.
Bye.
Bye-bye.